Good day, everybody. Welcome to Culture to Speed. We are back. Yeah, it's EU4 action on a Monday, and it's the first league race of the season, round 1 at Austria. And yet again, I have some very special guests in the commentary box. I have Deathstorm and Cam Tizzle.
Hello, everyone on the EU side.
Hello, I have my American brethrens that have come to help me and not make me suffer doing like an hour-long stream by myself. So thanks, gentlemen. It should be a cracking race.
Oh,
Indeed a show.
Gaganus already bidding it in turn 1, doing his best Lando impersonation.
Yeah, it's off to a crazy start. It's like any other season. Technical difficulties, as per usual.
I can hear the stream through one of your mics.
It's me. I'm fixing it right now. I completely forgot to turn down my volume.
I hate hearing my own voice, which is really bad, because you guys are going to have to put up with it for the next 16 weeks or so. Which should be exciting. We've got 16 drivers. Yes, Josip has made it. Moriez is on his way. Just some technical difficulties his end to the session. But 17 drivers, so we're only missing 2. Because EU4 has 19 at the moment. So not a bad showing. Goran, as per usual, top of the timesheets in qualifying. However, it is expected to be very close, gentlemen. I reckon the top 10 will be covered by about 0.6 of a second.
Austria is very tight for that. You say top 10. I know EU4 is similar to the AM3 pace tests, where the back end falls off a little bit, but it's Austria. I think it's going to be closer to maybe about 12 or 13, probably within 6 or 7 tenths, I would imagine.
Hopefully we'll be pretty tight. I've got some things I need to be doing in terms of stream wise. Frignis has just subscribed again for 10 months. He's currently on a 7-month streak, which is impressive. BK, yeah, my guy. He's on a subscribe for 5 months. He's on a 5-month streak as well. And Stumpy is also in the chat. It's good to have everybody back. Support from both sides of the Atlantic. Nasula goes 4 tenths clear.
On another note, Shane said he had to go for a quick stress pee before the start of the session.
It's Shane's gone with the cos underscore, which is also a change, but also Shane's back racing for the first actual time. I know he did some AM3 stuff for you guys across the pond at the end of last season, but he's back. Blades has gone pole. Watch this. Okay, I'm watching.
Blades calling a shot.
Here we go with, Blaze in the pits, I think, at the moment. But, yeah, Shane.
Oh, and he makes almost bends out of turn 1. He saved it. He was straight Tokyo drifting it through the grass. That was almost a plane crash.
It is, just the only 2 drivers missing. Escobar, who was here, has been here. Now not here. Moriez still can't join the session for some reason. We'll try and fix that for next week. And the other one missing that we knew about was Skoloin in the Haas, who's also been in the pre-season. So it's a shame he's not here tonight, but it should be pretty good. There is some quick guys near the top of this tier, and they need to be careful not to put themselves up into EU3 too early on in the season. So it should be, yeah, we'll keep an eye on them.
Well,
yeah, Guran, did he win both preseason races? Or actually, I should say all 3.
I think I would like to say yes, but not everybody that was near the front has been here every week, so it's been interesting to say the least.
Gotcha.
We only had Luke here for 1 week, and he showed how we showed his pace and should be pretty close to the front once he gets it right. I will answer Stumpy's question. Dynamic weather is back. Yes. The race says wet. Excellent. I can't wait.
A wet race. Interesting. Start off the season very wet.
Start off as we...
The race says, ooh. I think now is the best time for me to start getting my wet setups in, or at least attempt to, because I have absolutely none for this game.
Nice says it's full dry.
Oh, I know. It's blades. We'll find out. It'll be much excitement to them as it is to us. Although, the one thing that I know that you gentlemen have realised straight away in this game is good luck getting a wet setup. Wet time trial doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, sad death storm for that one, because as my old teammate Mr. E. Warren knows very well, that's the one thing I grinded on these games was wet time trial.
Yeah, so actually it makes it even more exciting because people won't have proper wet setups unless they've gone to look at it specifically. So there'll be a lot of people trying to keep it on the island. Formation lap is back on. Apparently it's sorted itself out. Apparently. We'll find out when it doesn't.
Are you the host, Maddie?
I am the host.
Okay, I'm going to take a peek just through the settings real quick, just to make sure things are properly going. Because I set safety car on the other day for one of the AM1 races, and it did not work. And,
oh, nice.
Yep, it's on.
Yeah,
but you didn't set it up properly.
Did I not? Yes, get in.
It's on. You put it on standard instead of reduced.
Well, you know, if they keep it out of the wall, then it wouldn't be a problem.
I agree.
Although I'm asking a lot of EU4. I'm just gonna...
Before we get too deep into everything, two major notes for tonight, as well as the AM3. The Stort system is live, so yours truly, along with the Stort crew, will start to be busy from today moving forward.
Oh, God.
And the pit entry line is in turn 9, so for those who are new into Contest of Speed, you have to follow the pit entry line, which is in turn 9. That, if violated, does become a time penalty, so...
I thought I was very nice. I gave them plenty of warnings of what they needed to do and some reminders, such as make sure they save their footage. If I was horrible, I would have told them just to read the rules and they would have been alright.
Are we doing a lobby restart after the qualifying to get the safety car correct, or are we just going to just let it...
No, we're going to crack them. We're going to crack them.
Sounds good.
Why not?
That's probably what I do too.
It should be okay. I say should. Just trying to find someone that's on a lap who is near the end. Or right, I'm going to jump on board on Stargate, gentlemen, and we're going to do a lap round Austria. DRS wide open as we come up to turn 1, which we can just about see because the sunlight isn't blinding us in the eyes. Run to the outside curb, which is pretty good. DRS open again, down towards... I'm going to count this as a turn, because this isn't the thing. So now turn 3. Rotate the car through that corner. Nice rotation from the McLaren. Picked up quite well as well. DRS open once again. Power it down the back straight into turn 4, touching nearly 200 miles an hour. So you know how much of a rocket ship that McLaren's going to be during the race. It's on 5. Double left-hander. The tyres are now just starting to give up a little bit. Saves it just. I'll be amazed if he carries on. Yeah. My bad. I've ruined him already.
Commentator's curse, not even 10 minutes old in the EU4.
It was a pretty decent lap up until that moment. He was kind of matching his times already. Goran is a 10th. I don't know you guys, other than Nasu, who found another 10th in a bit, times aren't massively improving.
Yeah, track evolution is massive in this game.
Pretty impressed with Nusula's time for EU4.
It is going to be rapid.
A 4.2. I don't even have that in my time trial set up.
I'm pretty sure there's the week we're going to see someone easily into the mid 103s in EU3, I reckon, and EU2 is going to be even quicker, I feel, as well. So just the calibre of drivers we got in the lower tiers is still ridiculous. I mean, we've got Konzo and Yelt in EU2, for crying out loud. That says it all, really. Both former EU1 drivers. But yeah, Nasuda leads the way, kind of as we expected, but not by that much of a margin. I didn't expect it to be, but you know, you never know.
Yeah, I mean, you could easily gain 4/10 around here. Very simple in the last two corners. If you're not aggressive, you lose all that time. But if you become aggressive, get it right, you could gain an insurmountable amount of time, and you'll be closer to that 4.2 for sure.
I think where I lose most of my time during this lap is turn 3.
Such a pivotal traction zone, isn't it? Turn 3. Oh, Sidegate's retired.
Down a straightaway.
Yeah, he's lost it way far down.
Looks like Shane's going for 2 warm-up laps. Interesting strategy.
It's really weird to see Sidegate's car where it was, considering it was a genuine crash rather than just retiring on track.
Yeah, that was a weird place for a DNF. Unless he clipped the grass getting set up for the right downhill right-hander, that would be my guess.
So I just don't know how the car would pull that hard, though.
Yeah, it's very interesting. X427 10th up through the middle sector and goes up to 4th place with a 104.7. No, it's dynamic. We don't know, Jero. Good luck. When you know, we'll know. I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be quite surprising. Yeah, so what the inside information I have for the race, gentlemen, in terms of the weather is, it's a sun and cloud graphic with some rain on it. However, when you go to do the time lapse of that session, it's just clear. So I think Cody's is striking once again, which should be great.
Right now, I'm on board with Kapitanov here. He was 3/10 ahead going out of Sector 2. Just in behind the Ferrari who lets him by, going through turns 9 and 10. Let's see if he can get himself out of the basement here. Ooh, a little squirrely in turn 10. Going to the line. Kapitanov goes P12 with a 105.5.
Yeah,
Shane's up 3.5 cents. Coming out of the second sector, going into the final 2 corners.
Good spot, Cam. 3/10 puts him quite a long way up if you can hold that advantage. Keeps it well in between the lines.
Last corner was almost perfect, it looked like. What's himself on P4?
It's up to 4th. Kaganis, also known as Luke. It's Team Luke down at Aston, by the way. Nasuda done a 104.
Oh, he's... Wow,
and he's,
turn
but he's binned it low. He's got no front wing.
The margins between second, third, and fourth are very tight. I guess you could throw Dan and fifth into the mix as well for that split. Honestly, yeah, 3rd through 8th. It's pretty close. I'll have to see it.
Next to cross the line would be the McLaren of Blades on an out lap. So next fine lap coming through is Lewis down in P9 at the moment. Lewis does not improve. We go to the Williams, I reckon, of Yeet Mix. Who's going to be in it? No, it's not. It's the Alpine. Damn. Same colour. Got it wrong. He doesn't improve. Luke doesn't improve either.
Official cutie asks what Nasula's cooking.
Bragnister is next across the line. He was marginally down at the end of the Sector 2. Nice and tidy through 9 and 10. Let's see if he actually gains a little time. He does not. He actually loses a little more.
So
he's down in future routine.
Blades will be the last cross line then. Everyone else has finished their qualifying sessions. Oh, big tank slapper. Yeah. Lost
Someone
control.
was asking what Nasula was cooking. I think he's cooking the EU3 promotion.
Well, let's put it this way. He's going to be... We're going to have to see how everybody else goes this week, but that is some serious pace.
Yeah,
showing.
for all we know, maybe he's got the 1 lap pace, maybe not the race pace. We'll have to wait and see.
We have seen that though in EU4 though so far in the practice races. Guys have been very quick over 1 lap, but then not been able to follow it up in the race. Well, I did say it was going to be really tight, but the Su's got basically a 6th, 10th gap out front, but then Isto in 2nd, Goran 3rd, Shane 4th, Dan 5th, so I get 6th, Luke 7th, other Luke 8th, 9th for Lewis, 10th for Blades, 11th for Andre, 12th for Brandon, Frenisa 13th, Umix 14th, Dougie 15th, Josip in P16.
Yeah, it's a big spread though. 2 seconds between the front two. Over half a second between pole and 2nd place. It's just going to take one big DRS train to reel back.
Oh, it is Monsoon!
Oh my!
Yes, big fan. It's usually EU2 that have to put up with the rain. I'm glad it's someone else.
Oh, wow.
Strap yourselves in, gentlemen. This is going to be a bumpy ride.
Oh, yeah. I predict this is going to be very similar to the EU2 Abu Dhabi preseason race where we're going to have a safety car. I think we didn't have a full 3 laps of racing until lap 12. Because of safety car galore, it was crazy.
I mean, for those that have been around the channel long enough and the league long enough, I'm thinking of Hungary AM1 from a couple of seasons ago. The visibility was horrendous.
Oh, don't remind me of Hungary from 2 or 3 seasons ago. I binned a possible win.
Good news is formation lap is on, so these guys can go and have a little feeler of what's to come. We'll go on to the tyre graphic to see everybody on the intermediates. Gents. Well, good luck, guys. Rather you than me, is all I'm saying at this point.
Any predictions for the race?
Bedlam?
Chaos, carnage.
I'm predicting a very busy starting from EU4.
I'm thinking bits of carbon fibre. By the way, guys, ghosting is still off. So, just a reminder to the drivers: ghosting is off. Good luck, and we'll see you on the other side.
So I just got back. We already have 4 drivers DSQ'd on the grid.
Probably for contact.
Well, yeah, that's how you do it. But it's bizarre that You might sometimes, on a rare occasion, see one group of two, but not two groups of two getting sent back to the grid.
As far as podium predictions, I'm gonna go completely off the wall here because again, it's rain. I'm gonna go X427.
Wow.
Cygate and Garan, top 3.
I'm going to be really boring and go Nasuda, Goran, and then I'm going to go Luke down in 8th.
I'm going to go Cygates winning the race with Racer in 2nd, and Goran in P3.
Right, here we go then. People have been waiting patiently. It's been nearly 3 months since we've last had a proper league race. Or so, 2.5 months, and we're about to go lights out once again. I've got a horrendous camera angle for this. 3, 4, 5 lights. And away we go for the Austrian Grand Prix. So far, not too bad up to turn 1. Hopefully everybody tiptoes their way through. Loads of people running wide.
Whoa!
Oh, that's an Alfa Romeo, I believe, of Shane that's had... Oh, and there's big contact.
Oh,
Luke's already out.
There's only 3 gone, pretty
Both
much.
the Aston Martin. Oh, contact! Contact out front. Contact out front. Goran and Nasuda down to 4th. 5th.
Did you get a good view of that crash? I didn't. I was looking at like the back 5 to make sure things were good back there.
I didn't, but I did see Goran tap Nasuda around, so that's going to be interesting.
Dustin's already got a little bit of work on his hand for after the week's end.
My hair is going gray as I speak, gentlemen.
Branimir
look,
dropped it under the safety car. Oh god.
Look who's in the top 4. All 3 of my podium predictions so far. So you know what? Through lap 1, check.
It does not look very good. Yeah, Luke, both the that is not good. That is perhaps the worst possible. I don't think it gets much worse than both Aston Martin's DNFing after basically 3 corners.
Not even that. They didn't even make it 3 corners.
Are we going to give them 2 because of the kink down the straight, or are we just going to say it's 1?
Well, I guess it would be 2 then, because they didn't even make it to the left kink.
Oh, let's have a look at the position changes. Goran, X427, Cygate all up 2. Lots of movement by the Williams. Williams, great start for them. Combined 6 places each. Shane down 9 after running wide at turn 1 and nearly losing it into the barrier. So not an ideal start for him, but chaos as we expected. It's fantastic.
Tell you what, the Luke bros back down in Aston Martin, very unlucky. Both of them DNFing already. So what looked to be a promising day for the Aston Martins has turned into the Boulevard of Broken Dreams, so to speak.
Yep. I'm not going to then break into serenade for you.
I was expecting you to. It just fit.
It does just fit. Nobody has come in for a pit stop. Yeah, safety car was there. Another lap. Oh, whilst we've got time to talk about, what are we expecting from the American side of things? I've not seen much of your pre-season. What we got cooking?
AM3 honestly is pretty top heavy. Any combination of 10 guys from what I saw in preseason have a shot. I'm looking forward to the the defending constructors champions BK and Sean Boy to heavily contend to retain their constructor title. But they moved over from Haas to Red Bull, so that's going to be interesting. The Aston Martin duo of Red Arrow and JC, who's a newcomer, who's very lightning quick. They might have a challenge for BK Shamboy, as well as McLaren's of Mitch and Gru.
Oh,
So,
what a combination.
yeah, I'm looking at like any combination of five teams with 10 drivers in the mix every week.
As far as AM2, at least the most notable, having commentated AM2, seems to be Cars Ben and Kowski. Bezkowski, I can never pronounce his name, it's like a Polish name. And then Cheesehead has a pretty good chance. And that's all I got at the moment. AM1 will probably be Bama and Vamu.
Really?
Unless,
Oh, I thought it'd be someone else.
oh yeah. Unless we do have a new guy though, who doesn't have a full-time seat at the moment because he didn't, hit the deadline. So he put his pace test in after, but he's like on Vamu's level of pace.
Should be interesting. We'll keep a close eye on that. Goran is about to restart. It's a decent restart. He's got a decent gap to his teammate. X427 is closing in on the back of the other Alpine, or Isto in P2, as we run up to the hill. It's pretty spread out, which is not a bad thing, as Nasuda getting a bit trigger happy on the exit.
Jeez. This is going to be chaos and bedlam. Go!
Oh,
Racer!
Lewis! I think Lewis
Ferrari ticket out the Haas.
I think Lewis has got that slightly wrong. Not intentionally. Yeah, well. Yeah. Making weird. Oh, Nasu's run wide. The Williams has run wide. So, contact!
Jeez, Sidegate with 5 seconds already. A lot of this chaos is happening early.
Yeah, a couple of guys picked up a penalty for.
Oh, Nasu and Blades are
Blades
almost got hooked.
Blades
and went off the track.
Blades is still gonna hang it in there. Oh, someone's off in the background. Dougie, you think?
It is Dougie
Oh,
and another safety
car. Woo!
Again!
I'm pretty sure that would have been a safety car anyway. Oh, Death
Nasula's
Storm.
diving in.
Death Storm. Hide. Cover your eyes. You did not see that.
Yeah, I was just sitting on Meek's point of view.
Unfortunately, I did. Unfortunately, I did. I also caught it on the stream that I'm kind of doing myself because I do that when I'm the co-guy, and yeah.
Oh, you caught the improper pit entry?
I did.
I mean, there's late and then there was that. It wasn't subtle, let's put it that way.
It was a quick and sudden hard yank.
Yeet.
So is it safe to say it's not okay to do that, even under that circumstance?
Weather conditions out there being reported not particularly very good from what the drivers are saying. I think Dougie's incident would have been a safety car anyway, because the velocity at which that Williams speared off to the left and into the barrier out of turn 7 was not particularly very nice. So we'll go again. Nasuda has pitted. He's the only one to pit so far. Oh, Bradomir's pitted as well, to be fair.
Yeah, Kapitanov came in. Sula came in. Ideally, you could stretch the intermediates a long, long way. So you have 5 lap pressure tires now at this point in time, so you should, in theory, go through the field. Shane's coming in now too, so...
Yeah, Shane's got 6 seconds worth of penalty, so that's track limits. 3 seconds was basically off the start anyway, when he went wide at turn 1. Syget's got that 5-second time penalty, I think, for gaining an advantage at a place.
Might be something that gets removed.
Potentially.
I can tell you it's not going to get removed under the rule of, if it's still the same rule as what I believe it is, because he's going to have to come and pick, because I don't think those intermediates will last the entire 36 laps.
It might, if there's enough safety cars. But I think he might have gotten that 5 seconds when Racer sent that little dive bomb in the turn 3 that ended up sending a bunch of guys off the track, so he might have gotten like a quote-unquote legal overtake.
Luke's finding the funny side of things of his early retirement. He's offering a lawn mowing service, Aston Martin powered, so if anybody's interested in their lawn being cut, Luke's your guy after what's happened this evening.
Lawn being cut. We have a specialty guy in that department in the booth with us. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that, Mr. Cam?
I'm sorry, what was that? I was reading the chat.
You have a specialty of being a lawnmower, sir.
Oh, that was one race in Mexico. We're not gonna.
Well, he's
By the way,
Great says we got 40 people in here, so I'm gonna drop a Discord link into the chat.
absolutely. Good
for
call.
everybody that's turned up. We're going to save Cam's blushes because Goran's underway once again. Another good restart from the Alpine, and it's Alpine 1 and 2, as it was the first time. Will we get more than one racing lap? Fingers crossed we do. Masuda's already made a move further back. That was on Josip in the AlphaTauri. He's on fresh rubber. So is Branimir down in... Oh, that looked like... I hope that was just the marking board and not the carbon confetti. I think it was. As there's battles further down. Yeet mix on Blades. Blades going to hold it down the inside. And forced the Williams off. We've seen that move before. You can't really hold it.
Move in that corner. Very common move in that corner.
You can't really hold it round the outside there. Masuda up to 9th now and using his fresh rubber to good use. Is he going to think about going around the outside of turn 9?
So, as we complete our first racing lap of the season, I also have my first penalty report of the season in.
Excellent! I'm looking forward to it.
The race is not even done.
No.
We're not even halfway through the race.
Nasuda's just pumped in a time that was... it's not massively quicker than everybody else, so I'm not as worried, but 4 tenths quicker on that lap, but he has got the freshest tyres!
427 goes to the back of Ice... I can't even... Whatever. I can't even pronounce his name, but he has no front right end plate. Isotope?
Yeah.
Okay. The Ferrari has no front right end plate now.
I don't like to see that being a Ferrari driver myself for this season.
He's going to try and hang it round. Saigo's going to just chop him off a bit. Soda also nearly ran back into the back of the Mercedes of Andre. So some guys getting caught out by people's different driving styles and lines. Nasuda is down the inside. Andre, P7, working his way towards. Goran, meanwhile, has a 1.6 second gap out front. He's put in a 15.2, and Shane has just put in a 15.1, so he's got the fastest lap. The Ferrari switched, and Blades, I think, ran into the back of the slow-moving Ferrari. Nasuda is down the inside of X427, sorry, the outside even. And the Ferrari's going to try and hold station, although I think one of them got it massively wrong again, if not both.
I think if you're Dan, I think you just go right into the pits. I mean, even if there's a safety car and you get a new wing, you're still going to be at the back, so you might as well just go ahead and replace that front wing. Because he's just dropping down the field like crazy. It doesn't seem too worth staying out.
Absolutely not.
Shane is the next one. Shane's got him down the inside of the next corner. But as expected, EU4 providing us the entertainment.
Dan's coming in.
Just be careful not to. Other drivers have got to be careful not to hit back of him. Isoto's responding. Nasuda's responded. Time seems to be dropping.
Did the weather show is gonna be wet the whole race or just part of it?
I don't know.
That's the one thing about dynamic. We up here in the booth have no clue.
Which is
So we see it out on track as Yeet.
I did, but it didn't really help.
Oh! Yeet throws it on the inside of Andre into turn 3, gets it into P7, pushes him out wide. Shane takes the invitation through as well. Yeet on the inside of Blade going into turn 4 now as well. Nice little handy double overtake in one straightaway there.
Luke's just putting should be dry around lap 20 according to the telemetry. Oh, Yeet makes his run wide though. Could have ended quite badly. Lap 20 apparently is when it was going to get dry. Now we've had a lot of safety cars so far, so it may be earlier than that.
Right.
Which then could mean instead of it being the softs, it's going to be the medium. It could be the medium tyre that has to go on.
Well, I mean, 16 laps in, I did a little bit of a trial over the weekend. This is going to be a stretch, but softs can go 16.
They have done it in the past on other games where you'd split. Oh, Yeet Mix runs a bit deep and will Blades get better traction out there. Shane's also closing in as well.
This is getting crazy in the midfield here for P6.
It's kind of going as we expect, though. We saw that in qualifying. It was going to be quite tight. Every position counts. Sula. Oh, 3-second time penalty for what I would put down as the quickest guy on the track so far.
Especially in the dry.
He's not only did he pick up a 3-second time penalty, he made a mistake because he dropped a second off the back of Sidegate.
Blades and Shane battling back here for P7 now as Yeet is starting to pull a little bit away from Blades there for 6th. So the battle might end up going down into 7th, 8th, and 9th at the moment.
Josip is sitting in P10. X427 with the fastest lap at the moment.
Racer has been struggling very hard with turn 3. I've probably seen him go off at turn 3 like 4 or 5 times now.
Josip and Andre going down into Blades and Shane. I hear a squeal.
Oh, Blades and Shane on the outside there. Shane holding it. Getting away for the time being. He's going to have a shot at Yeet Max coming up very, very shortly. That Alfa Romeo looks very pacey right now.
Josip got his move done for P9. Look at that, man.
Shane with 3 seconds.
Andre's dived into the pits.
It's too soon to go on to anything other than another set of intermediates, and if you're pitting now for a set of intermediates, I think that's going to be your race over, and you're just banking for a safety car at this point.
Yeah, you get one of them new winners. Interesting decision. Unless he had damage that he just could not, carry on without. And Blade just punts Yeet into turn 3.
Oh, there's carnage everywhere. I think Josip has got damage as well. Yeah, he has. AlphaTauri's picked up damage. McLaren's obviously got some front wing damage from that.
Oh man, I foresee a very busy week.
Isn't it great to be back?
Oh, I'd love to be back. It's race 1.
Oh, Nasuda's made a mistake. He's hit the back of the Alpine. What Alpine spinning?
Gotta be careful, rejoining right here.
Yeah, and Lewis is going to be over the back of him with the
Yeah.
momentum. He just carried too much speed and just was following too closely and made a mistake. That's the second time a Haas and Alpine's come together this race. And Shane up to 4th.
With 9 seconds of penalties.
Shane's up to 4th.
Yeah, regardless of the penalties. Shane's up to 4th.
I'm trying to ignore the penalties.
So I gave it 8 seconds.
It's still early. We don't talk about penalties yet. It's still not even halfway through.
Hey, those are gonna be some pretty hefty penalties, though. It was
Well,
3 seconds, I wouldn't say anything, but
hey, if I'm being
9 seconds, come on now.
if I'm being honest, I've already seen a couple of incidents where I've just gone in my head. I've just gone, yeah, that's 1 and 5.
That's 1 and 5.
Oh,
DRS is enabled. Ooh, it's dry now.
Fancy. Goran's come in. So has Cygate. Oh, here we go. Shall we see what they get? The hard tyre. Wow. Okay.
Frag's coming in. X427's coming in. Andre's staying out. Let's see what Blades does. Blades looks like he's staying out, potentially? No, Blades is coming in.
I mean, that's brave.
Blades
reckon
gets 5 seconds. Oh.
there's a couple of them with 5 seconds for speed in the pit lane because they just can't slow this thing. I reckon I'm agreeing with Ricky on this one. It may be a lap too early.
We'll see what goes on. Garan's the highest running car on slick compound at the moment. The gap is 3 seconds, but it's growing.
He's losing time to the leader. Because Nasuda's just pumped in the fastest lap.
Might have been a lap or two too early for sure.
Well, Yemix is gaining on the guy ahead of him, Andres.
In fact, he has. That was easy. Now
Andre's
I think
in.
it's okay. I feel the hard.
Good.
I feel the hard tyre wasn't the tyre to go on.
Probably not. Especially these conditions, on like colder track. Yeah, Yemix is already up to 6 tenths, so I expect those dry tires definitely set a fast lap. Current lap.
The guys on the medium look to be making a better inroad into the net lead than what the hards do. What Goran is in the hard tyre.
Yeah, track looks bone dry pretty much now at this point, as Kapitanov almost loses it out of 8.
Goran's got to be careful here because the AlphaTauri will be coming into the pits, I reckon.
Guys on injured state.
Oh no, he's got straight on. Oh, he's got straight on.
Oh my gosh.
He's given Deathstorm a massive heart attack.
Did he improper pit entry again?
Oh, it wasn't even close.
Improper.
Made his own one.
I didn't look. I was looking at the battle between Yeet and.
Probably best that you didn't. We will go to that battle.
I'm glad you didn't.
It is. We've seen Lewis get turn 3 wrong, and he's got it wrong again.
Yeah, Racer just keeps punting people on the turn 3.
Wow.
He's just
Shane running outside.
he's just braking that 10 meters or so too late. And
I wonder if he's driving with no racing line or something. I wonder if it's just messing him up. I don't know what it is. I don't know how you mess like one up that many times.
Either that or he has such low downforce to where you just can't get the car stopped in time or the brake balance is off.
Gap to lead is 1.5 seconds. So let's see what this does over the next couple of hours. Nasuda also went to the hard tyre.
Oh man, this is going to be absolutely crazy. Missoula is going to be within striking distance. The side gate sets a 108.7 fast lap at the moment. But with these two in front, that's probably going to be in jeopardy, even on the slower tire. Missoula's not going to have DRS this lap, but by the beginning of next lap, he should.
He should. Shane is closing in. Oh, Josip's just put a 108. The track is just warming up to it. Lewis down the inside of Yeet Mix for P4. The Williams out of ERS, which is a bit of an issue. Shane, 4.1 seconds.
Should be noted that Dan has been able to make his way back up into the points.
Yes, X427 back up into 9th.
Yeah, after his front wing change.
Missoula's got DRS coming down to turn 1. Here we go.
We will jump to that because I don't think Yeet Mix is going to get back at Lewis
Racer
at
sets
the
108 flat, yes.
Still on the battery, was on the battery.
They're all on the battery. It's getting a bit tight and tense. If they keep going, if they keep going the way they're going, don't want to say anything too early. Shane's not miles down the road.
No, I mean 3.2 with a tire compound advantage.
Oh,
but these two guys are just quick.
They got again.
Oh, Corinne and Nasula. This is a tight battle for the lead right now. He's a heck of a lot closer this lap. Turn 1 may get interesting this time around, boys.
It could do. But does Goran give it to him and then pick it up later on? No, Nasuda stays behind. But we've seen the mistakes he makes when he's following a car in front. Poor exit off the turn 1 again. He'll get away with it because he'll have the DRS open. Goran's going to try and holds the middle ground. Switch back underneath, possibly.
Make contact there. Very minor, but contact nonetheless.
Goran has a significant ERS advantage as he makes the move before they make contact.
Oh, that was a bit rude. Shane's 2 seconds behind these, by the way.
He gained a second while they were squabbling, but Goran's already dropped 7 tenths. Jeez, he's already a second behind. It's not even a second.
Yeah, you know why? Because Nasuda's just dumped his battery. He's just used 40% in a sector to get out of the DRS.
Jeez. Wow.
Goran at the moment only has 1 warning at the moment. So he's got a little bit
he dumped the battery so he can defend himself. So there's not much ERS advantage to the Haas still. There still isn't an advantage.
So, I was looking at the incidents.
Oh, Blades is out! Safety car?
No!
Safety car?
Not yet.
No. In turn 10? That's... wow.
Anyways, I was looking at incidents, and apparently Shane got 5 track limit penalties on lap 1.
What?
Yeah, he was off the road at turn 1. That was it, because he went right off where the long lap penalty is for the MotoGP guys.
I think maybe also too maybe the accidents at the beginning maybe was part of it.
5?
Yeah, go look. 5 of them.
That'll be enough. I'll tell you what, if that isn't a track limit there for Nasuda, I don't know what was. That was very close.
Shane's all over the back of Garan right now. Wow.
Sorry, gonna have to drop to a battle of P8 because this has got very tasty. Thank you, Spud, for that information. That's hilarious.
Psychic sends a move down the inside of
G-Mix is off the road. Goran's lost 2 places in 2 corners.
Wow. That's a weird spot for that to happen. But yeah, Grant lost 2 spots in 1 corner. Shane and Lewis both got by him in the turn 3 there.
I'm back for P8 because it's getting close again. X427 down the inside. Move done.
Whoa!
Almost took out another driver.
Fraganister got very, very lucky there by Kapitanov spinning there.
Well, that was interesting. Go, however, 3
Leads
points
into the pits.
Has he got damage?
Well, look.
Yeet. No, he's going on the soft compound tire. He's looking like he's going to try to seal fastest lap at the moment.
Where is the battle I want to watch?
Kapitanov does not have a damage wing after that little spin he had.
Lewis has put himself into P2. Change again.
Garan is falling off a cliff here.
Oh.
Those hard compound tires are not it.
Well, not on the Alpine anyway. The ones on the Haas seem to be working alright.
Might be a little bit of a skill difference though.
I think so.
Skill, setup,
Yeah.
all of which could play a huge role.
We'll see what another passes up.
Well,
Jeez, man.
He's got past Goran. He's then able to go and set whatever pace he wants. The 3 behind him just keep swapping positions, so they just making it just easy for him.
Absolutely, but with these 3 fighting like they are, if a safety car does come out with these guys colliding or anything, as long as Garan stays clean, he'll be in the best shape possible.
Well, Lewis got past Shane last time around. I don't think Shane's going to give up on this one. Shane's going to go to the outside. Lewis brakes this time fairly well. Shane, though, with a better exit on the power. Not quite. Going to have to go again.
Shane has 80% battery. I think it's only a matter of time until Shane gets by him.
Yeah, Shane's just going to wait now at this point and see what he can do. With Nasula's pace, I think these 3 guys are going to be fighting for the scraps of the podium here.
Yeah, they're fighting. I was going to see if Sygate's going to close in, but Sygate's actually dropping off now down in P5, and it looks to be between him and Isotope for P5 and P6.
Yeah, Shane's gonna hold back.
There's your fastest lap.
Shane's gonna hold back. Wow, Shane's got almost 90% ERS battery now.
Guys,
for him, at least he's at least used a little bit of it. He could easily clear him and then maybe get a little bit of a gap going.
Guys, by the way, question. I don't think Shane opened his DRS down that straight.
I guess I'll look this next time around and see if he does it.
He didn't that time.
Okay.
Unless I was seeing things. Oh, Lewis runs wide. Oh, Shane's...
Yeah, Shane's not using his DRS.
Wow!
Right.
That is big cojones.
Either that or he doesn't have, there it goes. I was going to say either that or he has a fault.
Nope. Yeah, it does retract again.
Is he? No, he isn't. He's not just going to sit behind him, is he? Surely.
Yeah, he's not even using it. It's amazing to me. I'm at the. That's what I have to. Well,
It
no,
works.
afterwards, like, hey, you have a wing that you could open up.
We know it's working. We've just seen him use it and then back out of it.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what's up with that.
Interesting though to see the different lines you see both him and Lewis take. Lewis goes for a much wider line. Shane goes for like a shallower. He may have to use it this time round though, I think.
Right.
Oh, Shane with another tank slapper. Wow. He's going to have to use it to pull back. Yep, there it comes.
I wonder if there's like a tactical reason for him not doing so. I wonder if he just thinks he doesn't have enough pace to just get away from Racer and is just happily sitting behind him up until like the final couple laps. I mean, I guess it's a strategy, but I mean, I would have.
I would say they need to be careful. Sidegate has closed that gap back in by about a half a second, and
Right.
more importantly, he's bringing the Alpha Tauri of Isto with him. We've got a nice little battle here for P9. It's the Alpha Tauri sandwiching the Mercedes. Whoa, that nearly got horribly wrong. A double move for Branimir down the outside. The holding station going 2x2.
Nice opportunistic move by Kapitanov there.
So the Alpha Tauri's working well there to mug off the Mercedes a little bit. Yeah, that gap's coming down, guys. From P5.
Sidegate, Isotope. It's going to get interesting as Sidegate gets another 3 seconds. So Garant is sitting in great position to get second place at this point. And Shane going for, or not Shane,
Shane's holding
defensively. Wow.
And Shane's gone for it this time. Lewis is going to hold it as far as he can. Ooh. He's going to send him out to the outside.
Garant's going to have the inside.
No, but Lewis holds that wider line. Although, yeah, Goran now sits in behind. Gap to side gate 1 point. Oh, Yeebix is retired from 7th. Safety car! Yeah! Come on!
You want to know who that didn't benefit?
Because Shane's pitted as well. Nasuda's stayed out.
Well, Nasulo's already crossed the line, so he couldn't come in. Everybody else behind him from P2 on back is going to get a free pit stop before Nasulo gets in.
He should be okay.
They're still going to have to operate under a Delta, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I mean, he was able to pass safety car.
He should be okay.
He had enough of a gap, I'm pretty sure, anyways.
Yeah, ideally, I think he's safe as far as that is concerned, but the penalties putting Garant right back into it.
And Nasulo's softs are going to be a 1 lap newer because these guys are going to. It's not going to be that much of a difference in their safety car, but still, it is going to be technically a lap newer softs.
What's the word I'm looking for Nasuda here? It's an inconvenience.
A minor one.
Yeah, he's just going to have to work a little bit harder just to try and cover this off.
A 30-second gap, I don't think there's anything he's got to cover up.
No,
except for Goran.
Yeah, Goran, yeah.
You could beat him on penalties.
Interesting though, because Isoto's not got any penalties. We saw how quick he was in qualifying in the soft tyre. We're showing some good pace there.
I also just remembered something there, guys. For anybody who pays attention, Ursula does have that illegal pit entry if somebody reports that.
I mean, isn't that just an admin report?
It can be, yes, but it also could be if a driver caught it too.
I'm trying to think who the other pit entry was, which is horrific. That was worse than the Sudas.
Kapitanov.
Yeah.
So that's going to be up to Maddie to do.
Am I going to be evil? Yes.
I mean,
Am I going to make a statement of it? Possibly.
yeah. I mean, if there was announcements before the race and the people still weren't doing it, I'd make an example out of it.
Yes. Well, they were pre-warned. I was trying to be nice. I may not be nice very much longer.
Not only that, you have the lead store and you have 3 admins in the booth technically.
On a technicality, we have some power. Very little.
It's one of the few tracks where you definitely need to be thinking like that, and they didn't.
That and Baku, because of just the speed of Baku's.
Yeah.
Oh,
Scary.
Baku.
Safety car has been caught.
I think Hungary could also be kind of like that too. I'm pretty sure there's a line going out for that too.
Not really, no.
Well,
On exit, yeah.
Well, I mean, on entrance, you technically still could just jump across the curb and fling the car in there. But I'm trying to think of all the tracks where there's like a line that's like,
France.
I'm trying to think of all the things you could abuse. Well, on exit, yeah, France, but on entrance, let's look at the entrance.
Oh, the entrance you can do France as well.
Bahrain, I guess, kind of has one.
Bahrain's one.
I mean, Australia would be inside the bullard, haven't you, really?
Zandvoort, I think, is one.
Spain.
Yeah. Although I know a few people like crashing into the walls there at Spain in the pit entry. Tracer. Although the one I'm looking forward to that we get to go around, we've got some new tracks this season with Qatar. That's good.
Yes.
I think that's gonna be amazing for qualifying. I think it's gonna be awful for racing.
Oh, Vegas
Really?
Vegas also has a very long pit entry line where you kind of gotta abide by.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to Vegas, if I'm being honest. But
I'm excited for that. I think it's different. It should bring a whole different dynamic, and if you're running in a broadcast view, it should be kind of interesting seeing all the buildings and whatnot.
So these guys next week, I know I'm thinking about next week already. They head to Jeddah for round 2. Now I'll definitely make sure that safety cars are reduced around there because it's going to be absolute carnage.
Red Arrow mentioned Singapore. I'm assuming he's talking about pit entry. Yeah, that's another interesting little one. And on exit too. Technically, you could
Also seeing people crash into that pit wall.
Go out of that.
Singapore is not on the calendar, thank goodness. I do not fancy
Sad
doing
face.
it. No, you know what? Because I've had enough of doing a full 100% wet race at Singapore in my time here at COS. It is horrendous. No,
But Maddie, Singapore. Hold on. Singapore is where I defended you, Mr. 17 the second.
Thank you.
So I would think you would love to have it on the calendar.
No, I despise it. I know I did well around it. I do despise it. Just in case it rains, and we got dynamic rail, so it's gonna rain at Singapore.
Thinking the next season, season 13, they better not put Baku on the calendar. That's the only track in the game I will be absolutely livid to see.
Skill issue, Cam.
It's just a wreck fest.
First round of the season, then it is Cam.
I did a race there last night. We started with 20 drivers, ended with 5 or 6.
Excellent. That sounds like Baku in a nutshell. Nasuda is off, and he is going.
5 laps to go now, or 4 laps to go now.
including this one, and everybody is line astern. DRS trains will be activated. Make sure you've got that ticket.
Choo choo.
Choo choo. Franista with a penalty. Shane, could he do the unthinkable? Possibly. He's forcing Nasuda to use his battery low.
Nasula has 5 warnings. So
rear locking.
if Nasula exceeds limits one more time, that's 6 seconds of penalties for him.
Who is close for Isoto? Oh, he thought about moving down the inside. Right. The rear end of the Haas is feeling the heat.
Now would be a good time for penalties. Nusula's on the 3. Shane's on 9. By the way. Wow, that tank slapper out of 9. Shane's on 9. Racer's on 3. Sygate's on 6. Dan's on 3, and Fragnister's on 6. So everybody else, Garan, Isotope, Joseph,
Lewis,
Kapitanov. Oh no!
Hey, by the way,
seconds.
You can't say these boys aren't pushing. The rear end of these cars are being pushed. Isotope down the inside of, the outside of Sygate. Gets it done. He's a man that can make positions. He's not got a penalty so far.
You know, if Isotope can get himself back up there, it could potentially be a Alpine 1-2, but at the moment it's probably looking like an Alpine 1-3.
But he spaffed the battery. He's got no battery left.
Oh,
You've still got 2 laps to go.
Right. You're right.
And he's not going to...
Sygate's fighting it.
Sygate's not going to need battery, or these two just fight it. And it's leaving the gap open for the guys out front to stay onto the podium. Shane still 4 tenths within Nasula. That Alfa Romeo goes strong. Oh, please be careful through there. Nasula's got a penalty! That's huge!
Man, this is going to get crazy.
Isotope maybe looking to... Nope, he's going to...
Do you know what the funny thing is? I don't think Goran's not going to know until he crosses the line. Unless he's listening to the tree. He won't know. Because he's only going to see the 2 cars ahead of him.
Yeah, he's not going to see all... No, actually, no, because P4, front 5, he might be able to see
big pile up down the road. And Branimir's taken up to 5th.
Oh my
There
god,
was carnage. There was carnage.
Up to 3rd.
Isotope.
Up to 3rd. Shane makes the pass for the lead.
Shane's done it. He's in the lead. Nasuda's got no battery either. Shane's got an advantage. 1 to go.
Oh man, this is going to be crazy. Garan's in line for the win right now, though. All he's got to do is keep it on the deck.
I wonder how much Nasula and Shane will be...
Nasuda's going to drop it! Oh, he's out! He's dropped it! No way! Shane's going to win! Well, he's going to get at least the podium!
No, I don't know about that. Look at his penalties.
He's got 12 seconds of penalties. Frank's also
big carnage. Some people... I don't know what's happened there, but we lost more drivers. We're down to 7, 1 to go.
Oh, yeah, Joseph is out.
Oh my god!
Andre gone too.
Branimir's going to be getting a podium here.
He's going to get P2.
Oh, they've gone deep again. It's X427 Isotope. Oh, contact. There's no ghosting. That's why.
Man. Unbelievable at the end there. 5 seconds for Isotope at the end there. Oh.
Racer and Goran, though, they're still pretty close. There's a potential one more collision between 2 drivers.
Lewis will be on the podium as it stands, who occupied 3rd position. Shane, we don't know. I think Shane's going to drop off the podium here.
Yes.
Picked up the Shane's going to win on track, but it's going to be Goran. It's going to take the opening round. Lewis 2nd. Shane 3rd. Branimir's finished 2nd.
Racer 3rd. Shane 4th. Sygate 5th.
I can't wait to see the EU4 chat blow
I
up.
wish I had access to. I was looking for the reserve driver tab earlier, and I don't have access to that tab.
Don't you worry. I can sort that out for you.
Oh, that was carnage at the end there.
Yeah, when you get a second, check
Unbelievable.
that out and let me know if it's popping off. Because driver of the
Cap
day, Capitanov.
Capitanov, man.
Capitanov.
Absolutely. Great drive. Getting up into the podium. I believe he started, what, 13th or something?
I I think he's maybe gonna start a little bit further back than that. We'll have to see.
12th. But that is your Austrian Grand Prix as it's raining in the background again. Gran wins it after penalties. Kapitanov P2, Racer P3, Shane P4, Saigate P5, X427 6th, Isotope P7. That finishes the running order. Nasula P8, Yosef P9, Andre P10, Fragmeister P11, Yeet Mix P12, Pureblades 13th, Dougie 14th, and then the Luke Bros, King Luke 15th, and Gaganus P16.
Yeah,
Oh.
Andre, Joseph, and Fragneister, they all DNF'd on lap 35.
Yeah, everybody that DNF with 2 to go will score their points.
Yes,
fortunately, because they have
90%.
completed 90%. Well,
RIP stewards.
As a Stewart, I need some rosary beads. I need everything that I could think of, and good luck to me and my crew, apparently.
What are rosary beads?
good luck to Deathstorm and
Is that what I
the
think?
team. Gentlemen,
It's a religious thing.
Okay.
Gentlemen,
But anyway.
I don't think that disappointed. Actually, that went not as I've lost the words really. I don't really
Wasn't
know.
clean, but it was fun to watch as a spectator.
It was clean at times, and then it just went.
It exploded.
The
In trio EU4
lap
fashion.
one was pretty interesting to see.
It was.
But poor Aston Martins.
Yeah, I feel bad for the Aston Martins. They were in prime position out of the start, and then everything just unraveled.
Missoula has to feel gutted.
Yeah, Nasuda had it all under control, and then the safety car came out, and then, well, not gonna lie, we saw a bit of pressure applied to the Haas, and we saw, well, Shane didn't make it easy for him. I think, gentlemen, we'll call it a wrap. Cam and Deathstorm, thank you for joining me. That was an absolute pleasure to behold, and a nice curtain raiser for the Contest of Speed F1 racing side of things to kick us off.
Yes, sir.
Yes, absolutely. Instead of you plugging it in, I will. Join myself and Mr. E. Warren at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I believe that's, 2 or 3 over on your end of the pond there, Maddie?
It's 2 a.m. in the UK, 3 a.m. for our Central European friends. Yeah, so it's a late one.
Yeah, AM3 goes off tonight. Other than that, I got nothing else for you guys, so...
Excellent stuff. EU3 is the next European action on tomorrow at 9 p.m. UK, 10 p.m. Central European time. Those would be the times for your European tiers, with EU2 on Wednesday and EU1 on Thursday. EU4 you can see run again next week, 9 p.m. on Monday. They will be at Jeddah in Saudi Arabia for round 2. Thank you once again for Deathstorm and Cam for joining me. Thank you for everybody watching. We had up to 40 viewers at one point, most of the time, round 30. So thanks for your support. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.